Hello there. In this video, I'm going to show you how to make a wreath out of an extracted element in a design and turn this, essentially what you're seeing, into something new and different. So the first thing we need to do is we need to extract this cherry from this design. This is just a free design that I was able to download from the Oma's Place website. And actually, if you go to my site and look under the free designs, I have lots of links to different free designs that are on different sites as well as on my sites. But I will link this up in the directions below. So let's take a look at this design by expanding our object here. Now I can select, this is pretty obvious. This is the cherry body. This is the little highlight. These are the leaves and this is the stem. So I'm going to shift select to get all of them. And then I'm going to do Command C or Control C if you're on a PC. And I'm going to create a new page in Embrilliance and Control V or Command V if I'm on a Mac. Now I have this cute little cherry in isolation here. It is about 13/16 of an inch, so not quite an inch. I want to turn this into like a whole border of cherries, a wreath of cherries, and put a monogram inside. So I'm going to do something like this, and I'm just kind of eyeballing it here. And then I'm going to copy it, Command C, Command V, and now I have two cherries on top of each other. But then with this second one selected, which it is by default because I just copied it, I am going to flip it horizontally and then move it on over. Now, if I want to make sure that these are aligned perfectly, so let's just get this way out of alignment. What I'm going to do is I'm going to use my Align utility. Now this is available in Embrilliance Essentials. So I'm going to select both of them and then I'm going to go to Utility and then I'm going to say Align and Distribute, and then I want to align them their vertical centers and apply. And it looks pretty good. Okay, well, I might want to close up this space a little bit, but I don't want to get them out of alignment. So I'm just going to select one and I'm going to use my arrow key to nudge it on over. All right, now that I have these two together, I am going to do the same thing. So I'm going to select them both and then I'm going to copy and paste them. And now I have 4 instances, but now I want to flip it vertically. So I'm going to take this new one and put it down here. So I want to make sure I leave enough room on the side because I'm going to rotate it, duplicate it, and rotate it. And again, I'm a little bit concerned about the alignment issue, but now I don't have 2 different objects. I want to align this group with this group. So I'm going to select these 2 up here and I'm going to go to my edit menu and choose group. And then I'm going to go down here and go to my edit menu and choose group. Now, let's move this way out of alignment so you can see the difference. And I want this to be about, let's just say right here, but we want it out of alignment. So I'll move it over there. Now I'll select both of them and I'll go to Utility, Align and Distribute, and I will align their horizontal centers, apply. Okay, so the reason why I grouped these guys was because I wanted to align this group to that group and not have the cherries kind of all going all over the place. So now that I've done that, let's select all of them and I'll do the same thing. Command C to copy, Command V to paste. Now I have 8 instances of cherries and then I'm just going to click on this button right here, which is going to rotate them 90 degrees. And now I kind of have this interesting looking cherry wreath, which is really cool. Let's say I want to add a name inside. I'm going to use my lettering tool and I'm going to pick one of my favorite fonts, maybe one that I've made. How about we use something kind of delicate like the Paxton May, and I'm going to say, this might be too big for this purpose, but I'm going to say, we'll just say Amy. Okay, and of course I'm going to scale this down a little bit and move my letters closer to each other, like this, so they kind of work together. Maybe this was too light of a font choice, but that's okay. And now I'll take the whole word right there and move it into place. And then if I want to match my colors, what I'll do is click on my color tab, click on my color swatch, go to my color palettes, which is the colors that are in the current page already, and maybe I'll pick the green. Okay. So that's how you make something really different like this from a design that's like this. You might be able to get a lot more mileage out of the existing designs you already have once you start playing around with some of the tools that are offered in Embrilliance Essentials.